It's Sinthiya Saya. So today, obviously, I'm doing a little bit of a bigger reading for you guys because I noticed with a lot of the comments on TikTok, everyone was like, the videos are like ending abruptly, and you know, what are you saying? I mean, I try to like leave the little messages at the end to kind of complete the reading, but I think it's just obviously may not necessarily be being read right now. So today I'm obviously doing a bit more of a fuller reading, and it's obviously on YouTube, and I'll put the link in below. And today's reading is obviously about what is on the mind of your person and what's kind of currently going on with them. There's going to be 4 piles for you to choose from. I will tune that in later so you guys can choose which one. And just to kind of give you a bit of a scope, I obviously do pick up on the energies of people, so I will just be more or less just channeling and we can go from there. Alright, so you have 4 different piles for you to choose from. Let's head over into it. So these are the 4 piles for you to choose from. Apologies, I know it's not like neatly decoed or anything, but here's pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Okay, choose the one that you obviously feel most drawn to or you're most called to. As I said, this is kind of like a very last minute decision, but anyway, as I said, choose the one you're most drawn to, and let's head over into your reading. Okay, so this is pile number 1. Let's see what is currently going on with your person that you have on your mind, and actually generally what messages are coming up, because you know what, you may have one person and sometimes like different energies tend to show up in the reading, and I'm like, okay, I'm picking up on definitely a lot more, and that's like totally fine, because you know what, we're kind of living in this day and age where you're like, you know what, if you want to have like fun or 2 or 3 different people, like that's just apparently kind of normal. So it's just maybe something to like consider what might show up in your reading. Even though I said it's one person, there might be like 2 or 3 that pop up. Okay, so pile number 1. Oh, okay, something just dropped. Hello, pile number 1. It's very active here. Okay, I am definitely picking up that there is an individual who you thought something had kind of come to an end. I do feel like this could be like a Scorpio, this could be a Leo or a Libra, Aquarius or Gemini energy. This is definitely someone who you thought had, you know, everything had kind of just completely ended. This person is definitely planning to kind of come back. I feel like this person has been working on themselves, and this is just because they know that there's a lot of things that have been going on with them. I feel like things just haven't necessarily been working out for them. So romance was not necessarily something that they could think of at that time, that you were in the picture. But they are picking up the courage to kind of come back and I think make a message. I think there's also going to be some sort of gesture. With this, I'm concocting a plan to make you mine. This is definitely suggesting to me this person is like thinking, how can they basically come back and make sure that actually you're going to be saying yes to them, rather than, you know, potentially just slamming the door on them. I really feel like your person knows that they've got a lot of issues. A lot of their issues is something to do with worthiness. And this is because actually what I'm hearing is that they have a lot of ancestral guilt really wedged in their heart space. Okay, they could have had ancestors that were like related to like war stuff. I'm sorry, I don't even know where that kind of came from. It's like they may have been in war, and then their ancestors picked up the guilt, and then the guilt has just been kind of carried over on their ancestral line. A lot of them feel very much unworthy of having good things. They don't feel like they're worthy and deserving of having good things in their life. So if something amazing shows up, and I think this is the thing, this person sees you as incredible, they see you as amazing, they see you as someone who's really just, who's really fair, who can keep yourself completely balanced no matter what. I feel like you you guys have this ability to stay calm. It's like even if there's chaos around you, you have that ability to be completely stoic, to be completely grounded in who you are. This person is so not, they're so not used to things being good for them that it's almost like, because they don't feel that they're worthy and deserving, they just retract. It's almost like they keep retreating, or they keep, just trying to like fly off. In their heads, what they're doing, or they think they're doing, is like, okay, no, I just need some time out. And then it's like they come back. But the thing that it's doing to your energy is it's almost like it's making you go up and down on the roller coaster. And you guys are just not feeling that inner balance within you. This person is definitely afraid that they may hurt you, okay? But maybe they're not even realizing that, because of their back and forthness, they're not realizing that that's actually massively affecting you. I'm just going to see what else is currently going on here. Okay. This person is trying to really step up, and they're really trying to step up into their power. I feel like they think that they have the power of situations, but actually what's really going on is that they don't necessarily feel empowered. This person does not necessarily feel like they're empowered. They don't feel like they're in their power because they're not in a position where they thought they would be. And I definitely feel like this is something work related. It is to do with the fact that maybe they're someone who's like, well, I'm worthy and I know I want this, but people keep kind of pushing them down, almost like undermining them. This is definitely coming from a lot of childhood traumas, of not being seen and heard. It's almost like they're not, as a kid, they're not being seen, they're not being heard, so they're not feeling like they're valued and they're important, and so thus it is showing up in their reality. This could be to do with like siblings having come forward, so they could be someone who's like the oldest, or it could be to do with the fact that they had parents that weren't necessarily capable of being able to give them the love and the attention and the affection that they need. Okay? Ooh, okay. But this is also a bit of a lesson for you. The lesson for you here is to remember that you are not someone who can save them. You can be the shining light. You can be someone who does the work, who does the healing. But at no point do you kind of, how do I say it? It's almost like you don't affect yourself for them. The more you keep working on you, the more you keep leveling up, the more you keep working on your light and your energy and being more in your power. And this is the thing, it's about being in your power and really being deeply anchored in who you are and knowing your worthiness, like knowing what's good for you and what's not good for you, and being able to make decisions, but also trusting in the universe that things can flow and work in your favor. So there is lessons there for you. You're both teaching each other lessons. I do feel like this person is going to be coming forward and apologizing to you very soon, okay? Because you know what, ultimately, I feel like when you guys do a little bit of the work, you do work on yourselves, you need to be more in your power, and they need to reconcile a little bit of their past of worthiness, like realizing that they are worthy and deserving of really good things in their life, okay? And the more you are in your power, the more they also tend to level up. So this is really the universe sort of saying that's what needs to happen. But this person's intentions is to really kind of settle down and have a family with you. And also with the Six of Cups, this is suggesting to me that, yeah, they definitely want to come back. They do feel a very strong soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups definitely says there is almost like this childhood kindred or childlike play with both of you. So this is definitely something that they are intending to do, but I do feel like this person knows that they want to be coming back when they're a lot more stronger and they're a lot more solid. Okay, so I hope this reading was good for you guys, because I know my TikTok videos, they get cut down very quickly. So sending you all so much love, light, and blessings. Okay, pile number 2. Let's have a look and see what your person is, or it could be more than one person. I'm sorry if like this video thing is like glitching. I probably still haven't like massively cleared out my forbidden energy. Yeah, that's a bit of a long one. But I'm sorry if it's like glitching. I will sort that out differently. But yeah, let's have a look. So obviously I know I said your person and what they may be thinking and what's currently going on with them. There could obviously be more than one person that does show up in the reading, so just bear that in mind, because we're kind of living in a new era where people are just, you know, a little bit more free like with their situations and this as such. Yeah, okay. Well, there is certainly someone here who has mental clarity about you. I do feel like if you chose pile number 2, you could be potentially dating someone. I feel it could be like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. You could be someone who is very intuitive. I feel like if you have chosen pile number 2, you could be someone who is very psychic. You could be very mystical. You could be someone who has a lot of healing abilities. It could be a clearer or something, but I am picking up on like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and that one is definitely coming in strong. I feel like this person definitely sees you as something quite extraordinary and very different, okay? You are also someone who brings out a very playful, a very light energy within them. This person could be someone who is very much money orientated, or could be very logical and very practical about situations. They could be someone who is also a little bit of a workaholic, okay? And it's almost like when they see you, not only do you just fascinate them, and not only are you probably someone who is so incredibly beautiful and wonderful and amazing, because with this Empress energy, it's almost like they just see you in such a glowing, ethereal like light, but you are someone who brings out that softness, that kindness, that compassion, that ability to just let go and have fun and play. And that's kind of what I'm picking up here with this card, and they kind of really love that about you. I feel like this person might have a little bit of a possessive streak, in that they might not want to, like, they'll hold on to you in sort of a way to say, you better not be seeing anyone else. Like, they don't want you seeing anyone else. They're just like, I kind of want you for myself. There's the jealousy is definitely rooted in fear. It's something to do with more competition, but this person doesn't really see competition. But it's just, there's just a little bit of an ingrainment there. Let's clear that energy off. I don't really necessarily want to feel it. But they are very possessive, like in a, you know, they don't want you to really be with anyone else. They kind of want you for themselves, but they won't necessarily bring it about to sort of say that quite directly. It's almost like they'll say it in a really indirect way, like, you know, sort of being like, oh, well, you know, you can see whoever you want, but you can obviously hear in that tone of voice, it's like a, I really don't want you to see anyone else though. Sorry, I know that's like quite paradoxal. But this person does have mental clarity about you. I feel you also have, or you feel a very strong connection to this person, and this person feels it too. I feel like this person is kind of picking up some sort of like past lives or memories, or there's something about you that massively draws them in, and this is something that they've never really felt with anyone else before. You have this kind of, it's not even like being a magnet or anything like that. It is literally, they see you, they can almost like even look into your eyes, they can it's just even the way you laugh or the way you speak or something even in that's pleasurable in the tone of your voice that brings out this kind of nostalgia that they cannot put a pinpoint on, which is why I'm going to say past lives, because that is where the nostalgic energy kind of comes from. But that's what you're bringing out in them, and this is what is making them very curious about you, and this is why they kind of want you to stick around in their life. Okay, so we were talking about the fact that this person certainly feels that kind of connection with you. I feel like they will be coming forth to give you some sort of present or surprise or something along the lines of this. Sorry, I do play with my hair a lot. They definitely want to take care of you is what I'm hearing. Like, they might be someone who's very generous and they want to give you gifts, they want to give you exchanges, and that's okay. You know, what I am hearing is you may be someone who struggles to receive. This is going to be something a little bit different for you, but you have to allow yourself to receive. You are stepping into more of your power. You may be someone who already has a business, a creative venture, or you could be starting something new. But whatever it is, it's like you are energetically shifting into more of an empowered version of yourself. And what they want you to do is be able to open yourself up to receive. So this person is actually going to be able to help you open up and receive, because this person, it's not like they're not wealthy, prosperous, or financially stable. It's that they have the ability to give, and what they want you to do is open yourself up to receive. If you have definitely experienced a lot of guilt and shame, because I can hear it, it's like if there's guilt and shame, you know, those are the things to let go of, so then you could open yourself up to receive with more openness and gratitude. And the more openness and gratitude you have, the more the universe is going to say, okay, I'm going to give more and more and more to you, right? So this is going to be something, because I feel like you are someone who has worked hard. Like, you might have the belief of like working hard, right? And that is like, you know, you have to work hard to the point of no return, where it's like your energy levels go boom, like just drops, okay? And this is where you are being asked to sort of create an inner balance. And the inner balance doesn't come from hard work. It's being able to energetically manage the workload that you have in a way that's more beneficial and creates an inner peace and well-being within yourself. Because when you are in that state, you are then open to receive. And it's really interesting, it's very beautiful, because I feel like this person has that natural ability to do that. So it's like they're going to be learning, or you're going to be learning, or like from them even energetically, and they're going to learn from you that, you know, they need to be a bit more in their power, because you are someone who is in their power. I feel like you are someone who is very unapologetic. You are someone who's very direct in what your wants and your needs and your desires are. Okay? And, you know, that's something that they need to learn, to be more direct and more more in their power. So there is beautiful lessons that are being taught between the two of you, okay? Letting go is going to be very difficult, because that's the thing, it's like letting go of the workload is something that hasn't necessarily been very easy for you, but I feel like the universe is saying this is the time to kind of learn that now. All right, so I do feel like these are all my messages for you. This person is going to be coming forward with a lot of gifts for you, okay? A lot of surprises for you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person sort of books like surprise trips and things like this for you, but that's the generosity energy that I feel is definitely coming from this individual. All right, so sending you all so much love, light and blessings. Hey everyone, so this is for those who chose pile number 3. Let's have a look and see what your person, by the way, I know I said like one person, but it potentially could be, how do I say it? it potentially could be more than one person. By the way, I apologize if my thing is kind of glitching. I just kind of decided to do this last minute. I haven't really necessarily done all my clearings. So basically, if more than one person shows up in the reading, I'll let you know. But this is for those who chose pile number 3. And, you know, yeah, like, it's okay. We're going to see, like, what their emotions and their feelings are and what is currently going on at the moment, you know. Okay, so, okay. It's very interesting energies that are definitely coming up. I am picking up very strongly on an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and these are, you know, it's interesting. I said I feel like 2 different energies. I do feel like there are 2 different energies here coming up in the reading. The shuffling is going a bit weird. It feels like this energy of like, oh my god, like I don't want anyone to know, or there's like a little forbidden, maybe I don't want to say forbidden energy, like that kind of sucks. Okay, what is going on? So I do feel like actually there is about 2 people in this. Oh my god, no, there's 3. Okay, this is fairly big. Apologize, I obviously do shuffle here, so there we go. There are 3 different energies here, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I was picking up obviously on an Aries, Leo, Sag, and I do feel like this is someone, my back just went poof. This is definitely someone who works really hard, and this person has been thinking about you a lot. I feel like this is an individual who has come to a realization. This could be someone from your past, but they've come to a slight realization that you are very different from them, but not necessarily in the worst way. It feels like this person just doesn't think that they can ever really level up to you. You could be someone who has incredibly high standards. Like, you could be someone, like, I'm kind of getting this image of like potentially just walking around in like designer and things like this, and you're someone who like has immense, what people consider as immense luck. And also with this star energy, you could be someone who is like on social media, or you could be very much like out there in the public. You could be someone who also just has things flow into your life. Like, what I'm hearing is you guys could be just very much a natural manifester. This person, however, like really doesn't necessarily feel like they are worthy of you, but that's not to say that they don't think that they can't become. And this is where I feel like this person is definitely coming up. This is someone from your past, the Aries, Leo, Sag, and they are really working themselves. Like, they're going to do whatever it takes to basically become someone who is worthy of having you. But right now they don't feel like that. And I feel like this person hasn't necessarily conveyed their feelings to you. This is not anything personal, but this is definitely confirmation that this person is actually completely and utterly and madly in love with you. Okay, I do feel presently in the moment you do have an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Virgo energy, and this is someone who I do feel has a little bit of a playful nature, and you do quite enjoy that. However, you may be someone who is very deeply anchored in your entire being, in who you are. You are someone who trusts yourself, you believe in yourself. So if someone were to like play sort of any games like play hard to get, you are going to be someone who's like, nah, I'm just focusing on my work, making it happen, doing everything that I love and that I want. It's almost like you are not massively emotionally affected if they suddenly disappear off the face of the planet or not. Okay, I feel like you're actually far more lighthearted about this connection. But this person, it's like if you were to be someone who wasn't that bothered, it's almost like it bothers them. It's like, hey, like, you know, I'm used to like people chasing me and wanting me, and you're probably like, I mean, I like all the love that I could ever want is right here. Like, That's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, oh no, I'm good, I love myself. Like, full cupcake, I like that. And but it's also massively shifting this person in a way where it's bringing about a lot more of like that lightheartedness and that comfort, and then actually them thinking, oh no, I really, really, really like you. And I feel like this person does actually really like you. They will be communicating with you very soon. I'm hearing like just to basically ask you out on another date. If this person hasn't come into the picture, they're going to be coming forward and asking you on a date. It's going to be someone new and they're going to love you. We are then picking up on a third different energy, and this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this is someone who is very interesting. They're a water sign. I say he, could be a she. They are a water sign, but they are someone who might have a lot of air placements in their moon, or other air signs, because I feel like this person is a bit of a workaholic, and this is someone who's like always in their mind quite a lot. And they've only come to a place of acceptance that you are both very different individuals. You could be someone very creative, or you could be someone very artistic, or you could be someone who is, a bit of a light worker as well. Like you could be you're very different, like you're on both different ends of the spectrum. And this person is recognizing now that actually it's okay to be that different, and that there is some sort of like love that can still be there. You may have felt that this particular connection didn't work out. So we have the Tower here. This is definitely suggesting to me some sort of sudden ending that you never thought would happen. But, I feel like you are someone who definitely picks yourself up. You are someone who definitely got over this connection. Okay? You're like, yeah, okay. When one door closes, another one opens. There is just kind of this light-hearted vibe about life with you. And, this is kind of what I feel like the universe generally loves you, naturally wants to give to you all the time. You are cherished, you are a wonder, you are someone that, the universe would give everything to. And in some ways, I do feel like the universe does do this thing where they will cut out the people that it needs to in your life and allow you to open doors to newer, more amazing, more incredible vibrations. And I'm sorry, I say vibrations because I can see images, but it's like higher vibrational energy people, and then they're going to be more your type, right? So like I said, this person that's kind of even presently in life, and they're playing games, but there is this very light-hearted, fun, like playness to both of you and both your spirits. And I feel like there is an equal exchange of this, okay, and it's high vibrational, and the universe wants you to have fun. Like it's the Three of Cups. This is how I know there's like three energies coming through in this particular reading. And I do feel like this person presently is going to want something more with you. I do feel like there is some sort of offer coming through, because we do have a new beginning. And this person that's in your life presently, like, I do feel like there's someone who sees you like, whoa. If someone is seeing you like the star, they think they're not really good enough. And then they're kind of also trying to be really good enough. But, I feel like this is definitely someone who's coming forward with an offer. And this may be someone as well who was like, oh, I don't do commitment or something like that, but now you've come into the picture and they're seriously thinking about it. So this is where the energies are kind of all playing out at the moment. So I do hope that was beneficial for all you guys. I am sending you all so much love, light, and blessings. Pile number 4. Let's have a look and see what your person is currently thinking. Or I'm going to apologize in advance for the glitching. I think I still need to kind of clear out some stuff, but anyway, so we're going to be looking into what your person is currently thinking, what is going on with them. And if it's not your person, there could also be more than one person showing up. I'm just going to go with the energy and what's currently in the flow right now. Like I say, you know, there could be more than one person, and that, you know, that's everyone each to their own, right? And we're kind of living in this day and age where everyone's a little bit open. So anyway, so I'm just kind of opening this all up to kind of let you know I'm just going to be following the energetic threads. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, just because, you know, like I think in the last reading there was 3 people that showed up, but you may have picked that and 2 energies would have like resonated, and that's totally fine. I'm just going to go with the energy. So let's have a look and see what is going on here with pile number 4. I think this one is going to be here. Yes, okay. Someone at a distance is put it this way, they know that you might be someone who has moved on from the connection and they don't like it. They really don't like it. It's like, okay. I am, yeah. Okay. So this first person that's coming into the reading, to be fair, if you chose pile number 4, there is a very high chance you could just not be in a very committal stage at the moment, and that's okay. Or you could be seeing someone, or you could be kind of just dating around and seeing people, and that's okay. What I am definitely picking up here is a strong Pisces. I say strong Pisces. Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this person is definitely abroad. I was definitely picking up this very distance vibe. And this person energetically knows you have moved on, or you have moved away, or you are someone who has kind of like put a huge stop, no more to them. It's very interesting, like this video is getting, it's like they just don't want you to know that they want to be coming back. They are sort of like looking at you, they are watching you. It is this energy of, I know I can't, it's like, it feels like such a martyr kind of energy, like this person, I'm just going to clear and transmute these energies, I'm so sorry. I didn't like lower vibrational energies, but you know what it is? It's like this energy of, oh, okay, because I can't move to you, and because things are not necessarily working out, it's like I have to let go of the person that I love. There's a very like victimish kind of energy to them, that things like don't necessarily work out for them. And it's like, well, if you create that, then guess what? The universe is going to consistently give that to you, right? Just clear that. There's just a lot of that kind of energy. They're living very much abroad, and they just very much want to be like, I feel like you, however, are someone who is very joyful and very light and very happy with where you are. You might be dating right now, but you are also being someone who's like very selective. And I feel like this is because maybe you are someone who has done the work. So you're very selective in wanting to make sure that the person around you or anything around you is actually coherent with what you want to have in life, or what you wish to create in life. There's also this element of like, oh, I'm not settling for anything less than what I actually want. So this is really good. Like you're setting like these very, you know, these kind of standards with the universe, and the universe is like, okay, I have to kind of meet it, right? This person from your past does want to kind of come back. But I feel like there is an individual right now in your life, and I feel like this could be someone who is, I'm picking up like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Leo energy. And this person is definitely into you. I feel like this is someone who, this is going to be a very unexpected offer coming to you, in that you wouldn't think, like, you might be someone who is so like, okay, very blasé or very and then when they kind of come in saying, actually I really want to be with you, and actually I really want to make this work, and actually, you know, you may have set the standards like, this is what I want. This person is going to unexpectedly come into your life and go, I want it too. Okay? And it's like alignment. There's an alignment here, and this is great. This person is concocting a plan to make you theirs. I do feel like this person also, it's very interesting. This person, like, I feel like there is a very kindred like spirit with this individual, in that there is more of how do I say it? I don't want to say like light-hearted. It works. That's what it is. It's almost like it flows. It works between the two of you. It's so easy. There's no, it's almost like, you know how like when two people like go on dates and it's like that tenseness, it's like oh my god, are you gonna like each other or not? It feels like with this particular person, when you two came together, it was like, it was so easy, it was so effortless, it was so graceful, it was so flowy. It was felt like both of you could just be like, meh, let's just be ourselves and let's just have fun. And that's what has made this person go, holy mofo, like I really need to have this person in my life. And this is the energy I'm definitely getting, which is why I feel like this is going to be a very unexpected offer coming your way. Okay? They're just in a period of reflection at the moment, but I feel like it's almost like they've made their minds up about you. This person wants to get to know more about you as well. And, you know, there's no competition here. In their eyes, sorry, I don't know why I say his, in their eyes, you are definitely, so you could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but you don't have to be, but I feel like you could be someone who is very secure in who you are. And when you are very secure in who you are, you don't basically let anyone F with you. Like, you don't let anyone F with your boundaries. You're very much someone who can assert your boundaries like very clearly and concisely. You also might have a bit of sass, like have a bit of that fiery sassness to you, and it's like, it's fine if you and I don't align, I'm gone. That kind of sass, which is something that is very new to them. Like, it's very like so maybe this person's like, I don't know, had very like demure or like very sweet type girls, and they're just like, oh, and then you come along with like a lot of sass and they're like, whoa. No one's ever spoken to me like that, and who does, you know, it's a bit like, who does this person think they are? And now they've captured my attention. They're so captivating, and then, you know, there's just glows and hearts in their eyes and stars in their eyes. It's really cute, because it means that this person has to like let go of like their like barriers. It's like it feels like, you know, if this person even tried to like step out of line, but no, with you put them back in their place. It's like, okay. A lot of sassy queen energy here is really what's coming across. And to be fair, this person does love that about you. So, yeah, I feel like this is actually kind of what's really coming about for you, pile number 4. I feel like these are all my messages. I really hope you did enjoy that reading. I am sending you all so much love, light, and blessings. Bye now.